snack where laugh is too short to be serious. All right. Once again, I just want to say thank you, Crumbl, for the box of cookies. I'm very excited to review this. And this is one of the best lineups they've done in a while. I'm not kidding you, folks. You know, we've kind of had some ups and downs, a lot of downs, honestly, from, you know, since we hit kind of like September on. It's, you know, been a roller coaster. But this lineup, I'm just super excited about it. I know these flavors. I've had most of them other than Pina Colada. It's diverse. It's unique. You know, you've got your cream cheese icing. You got your pie cookie. You got your chocolate. You got your peanut butter. And you got your fruit. So what, and one of them's a sugar cookie too. So what else could we get here? What can make it better? Nothing. I'm excited. This is review number 51. We're sneaking up on 52, which would, you know, mean I've done a year full of Crumbl reviews. And then 53 will be my 1 year anniversary. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they bring that same energy over the next 2 weeks that follow. We'll see. Keeping my eyes open. But I had to wait a little bit longer for the Pina Colada. Looks like it's the biggest cookie they gave me because, well, they had to chill it. But let's go ahead and pose for this thumbnail. Now, you know, I'm in the process of potentially changing my name on here. And I just need a little quick advice. And please go ahead and subscribe if you don't already. But just briefly in the comments, if you don't mind telling me, and I've got a good name. I'm not going to drop it because I don't want anyone stealing it. But do y'all think that I should consider changing from Redneck Snack? It's not anything in terms of what culture thinks. It's how culture's processing of this, how it impacts my growth. I've done well for where I'm at. But should I change? Do you think that changing it is going to impact how my channel grows at all? Let me know, because I feel like a lot of people are hesitant to give me a chance just because I use the word redneck. And, you know, I love that word, even though a lot of people think it's politically incorrect. So, anyways, don't mean to hold you up on that, but I'm just asking, very curious and very open-minded to what y'all think, because I want this channel to have the best chance at growing that it can. Anyways, so who's excited as me? Ooh, no wonder they took the time to try and chill this. This thing's still hot. Oh man, still a little warm. So it still didn't quite chill how they wanted it. But this is Pina Colada. It's a chilled sugar cookie, or it's supposed to be. I don't know why they didn't work on this earlier in the morning, but anyways, chilled sugar cookie with pineapple, coconut frosting, and a cherry on top. So we'll finish off with the cherry. But yeah, let's go ahead and break this cookie apart. It is just a mess right now. Like, it's an absolute mess. But this is the only cookie I haven't tried, so here we go. That's divine. A bit rich, a bit sugary. But if there's one thing Crumbl knows how to do, it's fruity flavors. Their fruity cookies, even though a lot of them have sugar cake cookie base, are so freaking good, guys. And that carries a great amount of energy, from the pineapple to the coconut. It's just right there. It's right there. It is a really good cookie. So I'm gonna eat the cherry. And that just tops it all off. That's a 9 out of 10. Folks, that is just, I just can't get over it. It nailed the flavor. It really did. One of the only issues I've had, other than it's a bit sugary, is that it wasn't quite chilled. But, you know, I got there early and I said, fine. I'll wait. And it still didn't kind of work. So, chocolate potato chip, or whatever, potato chocolate chip. It is the original base with chocolate chips, potato chips, and pretzel pieces. And oh my goodness, this thing looks loaded today. Absolutely loaded. So, let's go ahead and break this up. Here we go. I was trying to decide what piece I wanted, so, That's just a really good cookie. A bit salty, but really good. Really good mix of sweet and salty here. Can't go wrong with it. Got a good amount of chip flavor too. Kind of impacts everything. But yeah, I mean, nothing better than a dynamic cookie like this. I'll give it 8 out of 10 this time, just because that pina colada is going to be hard to top. And then a little too salty, but other than that, really good job. All right, pecan pie. Last time I had this, it really nailed the aspect of a pecan pie. I mean, just look at the thing. That perfectly emulates what a pecan pie is. So, if anyone knows anything about pecan pies, I would hope it's me. A lot of people pronounce it pecan, so pecan pie, if you want to be picky with me, but I call it pecan. So, here we go. Not quite as sweet. Locking my car real quick. So yeah, not as sweet as usual. The pie crust isn't quite as dry. This guy that's walking around the parking lot, he's just weird. I swear. Of course, I'm doing a food review in my car, but, It's got a good mixture of pecan. Tastes like molasses in here. But, I don't like it as much as I remember. Like, it's decent. It's okay. But I just wish it was richer and more flavorful. To me, it's a 7. Like, it hits the notes right, but not excellent in an excellent way. So it's not as brilliant as it could be, but it's pretty decent. So now we're moving on to salted caramel cheesecake. I don't remember myself thinking this was the greatest, cookie of all time. I remember it was good, but, there's always another chance. That's why we evaluate these over and over again. And I'm going to go ahead and, well, I was going to break this up, but we're just going to try the whole thing. So, graham cracker base, cream cheese icing, or cheesecake icing as they call it, and then a salted caramel drizzle. Also a very good cookie. I will never look at a cheesecake cookie from Crumbl and say this is absolutely perfect. Because I just think cheesecake is just so much better than any cheesecake cookie that Crumbl could do. But for what it is, it's a nice combination of cream cheese icing and graham cracker base and whatever else they add. So, they'll do blueberry, they'll just do regular, and they'll do salted caramel here. I do wish there was more on there. I really do. I wish it was like absolutely blasted with a ton of solid caramel. So I'm gonna be a little hard on it. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. It's very enjoyable, but for me, it's just they need to blast it with caramel, blast it with some salt. I get some aftertaste of the salt, but you know, it's a solid cookie. Like, you're not gonna be sad that you tried it, and a lot of people are probably gonna have a more favorable opinion of it. But for me, I give it a 7.5. All right, so finally, peanut butter bar. There's nothing special to this. It's just a chilled peanut butter cookie with chocolate icing. No, I'm making a mess, but it's a good cookie. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, you'll enjoy it if you're a chocolate peanut butter fan. But I just had a Butterfinger cookie, which is literally the same thing, except for it's, warm, and it has some Butterfinger pieces on it, but it didn't have enough to make a huge difference. So I've already had something like this. Ooh, it is nicely chilled, like as compared to the Pina Colada. All right, so let's try this cookie out, and then we will call it a day. So, chilled peanut butter cookie with chocolate icing. Honestly, I think that tastes a lot different than not what I remember, but it tastes different than the cookie I had yesterday, the Butterfinger. The peanut butter is definitely a bit saltier. The chocolate reminds me of like a pudding icing, kind of like eclair icing. It's like peanut butter pie essentially, and it's just really good. Y'all gonna call me crazy, but the two best cookies of the week were chilled. That's one of the best peanut butter ones I've had. So essentially, there's not anything you can do to make this even better. It's a nice combo of sweet and salty. It really makes me feel like I'm eating peanut butter pie. I was going to say Pina Colada was my favorite cookie of the week, but I just don't think anything tops that dynamic duo of chocolate and peanut butter. Albeit the fact that maybe some people will leave this out of their box of 4 that they get just because it's just peanut butter and chocolate. It's different than your usual peanut butter and chocolate. It's kind of like peanut butter pie. It's kind of like Reese's. It's really good. So if I had to, out of this lineup, if there was one I was going to leave out after, leaving here today, probably, unfortunately, out of this lineup, I'm just saying that a lot, pecan pie. Crazy, right? But say we go back in time, and I'm thinking back to when I had pecan pie the first time, then I would consider leaving out a potato chip. That's because it's just sweet and salty, and you get that with the peanut butter chocolate anyways. So if you're thinking, okay, out of all these, what do I need to leave out? You're trying to leave today with, what do I need to leave out? Personally, I would probably say, either leave out pecan, which I know is a hard thing for you to do, or leave out one of the salty ones. Leave out, not solid caramel cheesecake, because there's not a lot of salt there. But leave out the leave out potato chip, or leave out peanut butter bar. And I really would advise you gotta get peanut butter bar. I'm sorry, but I just think it's really good. I know a lot of you are probably tempted to leave it out, but man, I just think it's too good to leave out. Anyways, don't mean to hold you anymore. Hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see y'all around.